Hi there, so this is Sherry Forsyth from Sherry Forsyth Coaching, and I'm focusing on our garden today because for me it says a lot about living our lives, and in fact particularly because it's spring. So quite often what can happen is when we are in a hard time, life can be quite dry. There's a tiny little bud here and there, but essentially it's dry, it's overwhelming. There's lots of dead wood, and it's difficult, it's tough. And for all the work we're doing, there's no great reward. But if we just go to this side of the tree, you can see a few of the buds starting. And very often when we are in a hardship, we really need those buds. But for most of the time, the hardship looks pretty much like that. And then if I go to the rest of our garden, life is patchy. There's some patches in our grass, as you can see. There's some places that have got beautiful flowers, some place where it's beautiful, nice and green. That lovely tree there, beautifully green, nice and fresh. And so as I move along our veranda, it makes me think of not getting despondent when we do have a hardship. And it's very easy to become despondent because there are just more and more of those dried branches. But I want to encourage you to keep plugging away at the dried branches, because eventually what will happen to you is you will get to a place that looks like this. Here's our beautiful dogwood tree in full bloom. So beautiful. And to me, it's the reward for the long, dry winter that this tree gives to us. And I liken it to a long, dry time of a hardship where you don't think you're not making your way, whether it is grief that you're dealing with, relationship issues, maybe work hardships, maybe health issues, where you're trying so hard but you don't feel like you're getting anywhere. I want to encourage you to remember this dogwood tree. Keep going until you get to a place where all the hard work, all the dry, long winter, where the trees are dry and bare, where that starts to bear fruit, and you can feel the joy in your step again. You can feel energy coming back. You can hear the birds chirping. You can see the beautiful flowers. Whereas during your long-term hardship, you can't see the flowers. You can't hear the birds. So I encourage you, if you are in a bit of a dry winter place, to keep plugging away. Take those little steps, work through what you've got to work through, and aim at the beautiful blossoms of this dogwood. As always, I thank you for your time, and if you have any comments that you'd like to add to this, I would appreciate them.